Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Paula. I am a new grad nurse in a trauma ICU. I'm a single mommy to one baby girl, and I am currently in a lot of debt. Okay, I don't have a car loan, I don't have a mortgage. However, I am in over $70,000 in debt. Okay, that is why we are here today. We are going to be cash stuffing my paycheck, and from what's left over from me paying my weekly and monthly expenses, we are going to use that to try and pay off my debt as quickly as possible. I currently have around 20K in credit card debt, and that is the debt that we are going to be starting with and focusing on first. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is count my paycheck. So let's go ahead and take this money out of the envelope. How are you guys doing this week? I am currently coming right off of my last nurse externship. I'm super excited. I'm going to be starting as a full-time trauma ICU nurse, well, nurse resident, starting this coming week. So I'm super excited about that. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn this calculator on so we can go ahead and count this money. So we're going to start with our 50s here. We have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 350. So let's put this in here. So we have 350. We have our 20s. We have 20, 40, 60, 80. So plus 80. Then we have our 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Plus 70. We have some 5s here. We have 5, 10, 15, and $20. So plus 20. And then we have our 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. So we're gonna add our 5 in here. So this week we are going to be cash stuffing $525. That is what we have for my paycheck. So let's go ahead and get into my cash envelopes. I'm gonna leave this like here. Alrighty, so this is going to be my cash envelopes binder. This has my weekly and like my monthly expenses broken down into here. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first envelope that we have is gas. We do have a little bit of money left in gas. I literally went to the last drop of gas. I had 40 miles left in my range before I went and got some gas. So it did cost me about $29. I like to put 35 in here, so I have 5 left. So I'm just gonna throw this over here so that it can be reused. So today we're gonna go ahead and put $35 back in here. We're gonna do a 20, we're gonna do a 10, and we're gonna do a 5. As you can see here, we have $35. So I'm gonna throw this in here. With it being the first week of my nurse orientation, I will be going to orientation for 5 days straight. And it's not that close to my house, so I definitely anticipate using a lot of gas. Also, since we've been talking a little bit about my debt, you guys, I would love to know if there's anybody watching, how much debt are you currently looking to pay back? Like, what is your debt picture? What are things really looking like for you? I would love to know. You guys know that I love talking to you and chatting it up. I love hearing about you guys' journey just as much as you guys love being here with me. So yes, I would love to have those conversations with y'all. So let me know down in the comments, please. So yes, let's go ahead to the next thing. We put 35 here in gas for this week. Next we have baby girl. As you guys know, I do have a emergency fund for my daughter's daycare. I have about 2.5 months of emergency fund and a high yield savings, and then I have like at least 2 weeks worth in a like credit union savings account. Obviously not gaining much interest at all, but it's there and it's on auto pay, so it can just come out. So I like to keep that pretty like liquid with money basically on a regular basis. So we're gonna go ahead and put $215 in here. Yeah, everything is out. So to do that, we're gonna go ahead and do 4 50s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 50s. I'm also gonna add a 10, and then we're gonna add a 5 as well. Alrighty, so let's make sure we have $215 here. We have 5,100, 5,200, 210, and 215. As you guys know, if you've watched my previous videos, my daughter's daycare is $330 a week right now. Come August, they are raising it $10 just because of, you know, they have to raise staff, like, rates, like what they're getting paid and stuff like that. So it will be going up $10, so it will be $340. But she is going on vacation with her grandparents, so I do get a week off of her tuition because she's been there for over a year now. So that's going to be helpful, and that's why I feel like we can go down a little bit on the amount. I don't have to put a full $340 in here each week because we're already in surplus in that savings account. So that's why we're able to kind of spare a little bit more money. So that is it for baby girl. Next we have wellness. If you're not familiar here, I do have a Cook Unity subscription just to kind of keep me on track with my health goals. I do have a couple of ailments, and then with me working as a nurse / nurse extern previously, I didn't really have a lot of time to be like meal prepping and making sure that I had like healthy stuff to eat, especially with the little one running around and just having such a busy schedule. So I did go ahead and get that subscription. Absolutely love it. This week we are finally off of the promotional time frame. However, I went down to 4 meals a week, so that's about $62. So that's where we're gonna cash stuff today because I have a stockpile. So I used the promotional period to get a stockpile, and now I'm going down to 4 meals a week. So we're gonna go ahead and put 62 in here. We're gonna do that with 2 20s. We have 1 and 2. We're gonna go ahead and add 2 10s. If I can grab it. 2 10s, and then $2 bills. 1 and 2. I'm super sleepy, you guys, so bear with me. Hopefully I'm not like super slow. I just don't want to like count anything wrong. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, and 62 here. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and add that. On the Cook Unity app, it says it costs $56, but I know there's like some fees and stuff, so it shouldn't go over 62, but I'm not completely sure what it's going to end up being. So I'm just gonna put what I like over what I think it's gonna be, and hopefully that's gonna be enough. So that's what we have in wellness. And spa, I did not use this yet. As y'all can see, I'm literally going today. I just did not have like much time, and I thought I was gonna be able to go next week, but they literally let me know on Friday, hey, you start nurse residency on Monday, can't wait to see you. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I need to go ahead and get these looking halfway decent so that they're not like, girl, what do you have going on your hands? So yes, I'm gonna go to spa today. This has 120. I'm gonna get my nails and my feet done, plus a really good tip for my faves. So yes, next we have restaurants. I'm not putting anything in here. Also necessities, I'm not putting anything in here this week. So let's go ahead and move on. We are done with our cash envelopes. Oh, actually we are not done because I have some coins that are in here from when I got gas. So let's get these coins out of here. If I can get them, I think I have a key in here too. Okay, put that back. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna put back my little lucky ones. Okay, y'all don't see that. Those little cards, they're actually old. They do not even have money on them. So anyways, that is it for our cash envelopes. Let's move on to our long-term savings. Alrighty, so next we have my main binder. This is my long-term like sinking funds plus my debt payoff binder. So yes, we have my little debt envelope in here. So because we have this money left over, we're gonna go ahead and count what is left, and that's what we're gonna be contributing to my debt this week. So I'm super excited to get this counted up. So I'm just gonna zero this out so that we can get her counted. All right, so let's go ahead and start with these 50s. We have 50, 100, 150. So we have 150. Make sure I put that in there. Now we have just 120, so we'll add 120. I can't see from this angle. And then we have some 10s. We have 10, 20, and 30. Plus 30. And then we have our 5s. We have 5, 10, and 15. Plus 15. And then we have some 1s last but not least. $1, $2, and $3. So plus 3. So we have $218 that we are going to be putting towards our debt this week. So I'm super happy about that. Like I said, every time something is better than nothing, I'm just happy to be getting this debt paid off. Also, like I said before, our nurse externships they are not allowing us to do as many because they hired so many nurse externs. So I'm super excited to not be a nurse extern anymore and be getting a full paycheck, full-time paycheck. So I'm excited about that. I was like planning to take some time off and take like a break. But the days that I was kind of like on a break and kind of felt like, oh, okay, yeah, like I'm gonna relax, I was super bored. So yeah, we're just gonna get right to it. I like making money. Let's go ahead and get into it, okay? So let's go ahead and move this aside. Let's move this little payment aside. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab my iPad. So that I can track go ahead and track our debt payoff progress. So like I said, this week we will be paying off $218. So that's a little like odd in terms of my tracker, because so it's 218 because I have like hundreds and then like 10s, but if I do 2 10s, and that's 20. We did have some overage from some of these other ones that I wasn't able to color in, so like it would kind of equal out, but I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Let me see, 75 times 2, what's that? 150. Yeah, that's too much. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and color in 2 100s and then 2 10s, and then it's gonna kind of start to add up for the other things that we missed, because there was like $6 here that I wasn't able to color in, and then I think $2 another time that I was not able to color in. So we'll just move on and we will do the 2 100s and then we'll do 2 10s over here. So yes, we will do that. And like I said before, guys, I would love for y'all to let me know down below. I want to remember that number. Let me know down below what you guys are trying to pay off, like how much that like of it is, like what's the value of it. Sorry y'all, I'm so tired. I took Honora to gymnastics this morning after my 12-hour shift. It was a good 12-hour shift. It was definitely a good note to leave on, so I'm happy about that. Quite pleased, but I'm a little delirious right now. If y'all watched, you know, my videos previously before I started this debt journey again, I was usually, let me make sure I'm like in order. I would usually cash stuff after like a 12-hour shift, and y'all know how bad it was getting, okay? But yes, so also I wanted to talk about a comment that I got. It was like, I asked you guys in my last video as well, if you guys wanted me to count up how much total debt progress we've been making, like weekly, like in each video, or maybe like on a monthly basis. I was thinking like on a quarterly basis, but you guys are kind of telling me y'all want it more often, so I'm thinking a monthly basis. Probably not this video, just because I'm super tired. And I want to be able to actually take the time to properly count, even though it's like, oh, but you can just count the numbers really quick. But if I have to recount and recount and recount because y'all know I'm slightly dyslexic and I'm tired, no ma'am. So we will do the total count next week, when I pick a better time to film this, because like I said, I had short notice. I was not even gonna film this today, but I didn't really have a choice because I want to get the video out for you guys, so you guys know that we're making progress. I did that wrong. And you guys know I love talking to y'all on a weekly basis, so yes, I can't just not have a video for y'all. That's just not a suitable answer for me. But yes, tell me how much you guys are paying off in debt. Like, what was it for? If you guys, like, if it was like on one big thing, like a car loan or something like that, I would love to know down in the comments. And then let me know how you guys are doing just in general, because yes, I love catching up with y'all. But yes, that is everything. Like I said, I did the 2 100s and then I did the 2 10s, so that's 220, which is fine because I think the first time I cashed up, I know the first time I cashed up, I had like $6 extra that I was not able to cash stuff. Well, not cash stuff, but I wasn't able to color in because there's no like ones anywhere. So I was kind of on like an overflow, but that's okay because it is here now. I'm also gonna just add the date really quick as well, because I just want to like keep track of things. Yeah, we're in the right spot. But yeah, so that is how everything is going so far. I am going to be taking a hot nap, actually a cold nap, right after this video. So yes, let me hurry up and do this here. But yes, I'm excited to be starting. I'm excited to be learning all of these new things. Like, as soon as I got the email, I was shook because I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is not even a business day's notice. Like, I got the email at like 11 a.m. on Friday, and I'm like, that is not a full business day. Yet you have the weekend, but like, what if I had to do like a whole bunch of other stuff to like mentally prepare for it? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just like, girl, yeah. So I don't know, but like I said, I'm just happy to be finally getting a full paycheck. And so yeah, that is the wrong month. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to updating you guys on how everything is going. I know I have some, I don't know what the hell is going on here. I have some other nurse girlies in my comments and in my subscribers, so can't wait to give y'all the lowdown on the experience. I was already able to like comment like and help you guys on the NCLEX as well. Like, I had one subscriber ask me like, what is the go-to, like what do I need to know for the NCLEX? And if you didn't see that comment, just really quick, airway, breathing, and circulation, and safety is always first. If you're a nursing girly, if you're in nursing school, that's the tidbit for the NCLEX. That's pretty much what it is. You've heard it before. It's a safety exam. It is a safety exam. So yes, but that is all that I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. You know that I love y'all down. Okay, but yes, that is it for today, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.